Hello everyone, I'm Autobot Sonic the Telltale Gamer, bringing you the latest on everything Telltale games, Transformers, and more. So today, we are exactly 1 day away from the release of Episode 1 of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Tangled Up in Blue, and I gotta say, I am very, very excited for this to finally be available. Now, just like with Batman, I know I know little bits of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I knew more about Batman than I did the Guardians of the Galaxy, but this, literally, I only know them from what I've seen from the first movie and a couple episodes of the animated series. I'm planning on going to go see the second movie this May, but yeah, so this will be entirely new territory for me. I am personally really looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series. So basically, this video is going to be talking about everything just like my Walking Dead: A New Frontier video. This video is going to be basically everything you need to know about Guardians of the Galaxy the Telltale series before it comes out tomorrow. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, to start things off, I'm just going to let you all know that since my knowledge of Guardians of the Galaxy is practically non-existent, I will not be doing an analysis of the Episode 1 launch trailer, because I'm pretty sure there are tons of other people out there who could do it much better than I could, so I'm not going to bother it. But I will get into, screenshot analysis, my ideas for the plot based on what I've seen from the movies and the TV show. So we're going to go ahead and start off right now with the official summary of the series that Telltale provided. In the wake of an epic battle, the Guardians discover an artifact of unspeakable power. Each of the Guardians has a reason to desire this relic, as does a ruthless enemy who will stop at nothing to tear it from their hands. From Earth to the Milano to nowhere and beyond, this 5-part episodic series puts you in the rocket-powered boots of Star-Lord in an original Guardians adventure. Now, don't let that description fool you. Despite the fact that it says that you'll be playing as Star-Lord exclusively in Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, Telltale did confirm that you will be playing, as a matter of fact, as all 5 members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. That includes Rocket, Gamora, Drax, and even Groot, which I'm really surprised to see how they're going to handle that, considering he can only say, "I am Groot." But, like they said, it's kind of like what they said, it's the way they're handling playable characters in Guardians of the Galaxy is just like they're doing Walking Dead: New Frontier, in which Star-Lord will be the main character, just like Javier is the main character of New Frontier, but you'll occasionally be playing as the other Guardians, just like you occasionally play as Clementine. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also, we have our announcement of the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, which I'm really, really excited for. So starting off our list is Star-Lord himself, who is being played by none other than Scott Porter, who is a Telltale veteran. You'll recognize him as the voice of Luke in The Walking Dead Season 2, and Lucas in Minecraft Story Mode. So I feel like Scott Porter is a really good choice for Star-Lord, so I'm really happy to see him voicing him. Also, we have new voice actors, Emily O'Brien and Brandon Paul Ellis playing Gamora and Drax, respectively. They haven't done much work outside of stuff such as Miller, Shadow Mortar, and Watch Dogs, so I'm curious to see what they'll be like. But the probably my favorite announcements of this is who is going to be playing Rocket and Groot. So for voicing Rocket, it'll be none other than Nolan North, who has done tons of other stuff. You may recognize him, the voice of Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series, Rick Toffin in Call of Duty Zombies, or Smokescreen in Transformers Prime. But this isn't his first time in a Telltale game. He actually previously voiced August in Tales from the Borderlands, and Groot will be voiced by none other than Adam Harrington, who also is no stranger to Telltale games. He voiced Andy St. John in The Wolf Among Us, Kroger in Tales from the Borderlands, and Torque Dog in Minecraft Story Mode, but you'll probably remember him most as his role as Big B in The Wolf Among Us. So I think this cast is really good. I mean, as much as I love seeing Troy Baker and Laura Bailey and stuff, it's glad to see that we're getting some old Telltale talent like Adam Harrington and Scott Porter back for this, which I'm really happy to see. So now we're going to go over what each of the screenshots and what I know from them with my limited Guardians of the Galaxy knowledge. So first off, we have a ton of screenshots to go over. We have about maybe 8 screenshots to go over, so we're gonna go ahead and go over them one by one. The first screenshot we have is of Star-Lord and Drax flying through space with Nowhere in the background. Now, from what my vague knowledge, Nowhere's kind of like if you played Mass Effect, kind of like the Citadel of the Guardians of the Galaxy universe. It looks like a giant head from a giant robot, kind of like the Sentinels from X-Men. Now, Telltale has confirmed that in this screenshot, Drax isn't always goes with Star-Lord, so there will be choices that you can make in which you'll be someone else could go, probably either Gamora or Rocket or even Groot. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to do with that. Next screenshot is of Rocket holding this giant gun. We see him used a couple times in the trailer too, but looks like it's on the Milano. Maybe this is part of a montage of everyone getting ready to go on a mission. I could see this maybe being for the intro of episode 1. We'll see about that. Now this next screenshot is really interesting. It has Star-Lord flying around in this old temple with this crashed ship. Kind of reminds me of Hyperion ships from Tales from the Borderlands. But actually this links to some of the concept art from Guardians of the Galaxy that Telltale released, in which we have two shots, the temple interior and a temple entrance. So the temple entrance, we see similar architecture, in which we see like a size comparison of the Guardians entering the temple. Kind of looks very, it kind of reminds me of the temple that Star-Lord is in the beginning of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And then in the interior shot, we see the crashed ship from the screenshot of the in-game screenshot, and we see Star-Lord there alone. So to me, this looks like it'll be like a puzzle-like area. Maybe kind of reminds me actually a lot of the remnant vaults from Mass Effect Andromeda. It does reminds me of that. So it looks like Star-Lord's alone in this place. Maybe he crash lands in here and to try to figure out a way out, or like that little blue pedestal that's right next to him. I feel like maybe that's he's trying to figure out a way to activate it or something. That's what to me it looks like. So it's glad to see that Telltale's going back to more puzzles in their games, like they did with Season 1 of The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us. And then our final piece of concept art is of the interior of the Milano, which I think looks really nice. It's a good nod to the way it looks in the animated series and movies. We see the concept art of Star-Lord holding some sort of blue orb. Now to me, this seems like it will be the artifact that was mentioned in the series description, in which basically all the Guardians will be trying to get this artifact for themselves. And I guess they kind of reminds me of the Tesseract, or maybe an Infinity Stone. I don't know. The Tesseract, I think, is the blue Infinity Stone. Like I said, I'm a total noob when it comes to Marvel, but that's what it reminds me of there. According to Telltale, they said that you'll be able to walk around the Milano and just talk to all your fellow crewmates. So I get a real Mass Effect vibe from this. And I remember I said back in my Let's Play of Tales from the Borderlands in episode 4, I said, oh well, they do space so well in this, they should do more Star Wars or Transformers or Guardians of the Galaxy, and guess what? They're making a Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game, so that's a plus. And then for the final screenshot, we have Star-Lord, Groot, and Drax battling Thanos. Now, it looks like Thanos is going to be the main villain of Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, which I'm kind of surprised because Telltale never really gives away the main villain in the beginning. I mean, with the exception of Minecraft Story Mode with the Wither Storm. Literally, in Batman Telltale series, we didn't know that Lady Arkham was the main villain. We didn't know in Game of Thrones that we didn't know who the leader of the White Hills was yet. In Tales of the Borderlands, we didn't know Valerie was the main villain yet. In Wolf Among Us, we know it was the Crooked Man. So I'm curious, Thanos is kind of a really big deal in Marvel Universe. So are they really going away? Gather way to make him the main villain of the series, or is there more to this that we know? Because Thanos is already a really powerful guy, so unless they have Galactus as the real main villain, which I'd be really happy to see if they did make him, it is kind of surprising to see Thanos being the main villain already revealed even before episode 1 is released, so that's really interesting. And so that's pretty much everything you need to know about Guardians of the Galaxy, a Telltale series, episode 1, Tangled Up in Blue. Like I said, I apologize for my lack of Guardians of the Galaxy knowledge, but I'm sorry, that's all I can tell. I'm really excited for this. Like I said, the episode comes out tomorrow, April 18th. Are you guys excited for the first episode of Guardians of the Galaxy, a Telltale series? If you are, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.